What's up, duelists? We're going over the first Mercourier monthly breakdown. I'm hoping to do this every month for Genesys format. We're doing a free monthly tournament for the Discord server, basically, and for the Genesys community, right? So free entry, and then also Top Cut will get prizing. This time's prizing was structure decks and a couple packs for second and third place. So in fourth place. So it's pretty good all around. So I do want to appreciate everybody who came through and watched the live stream after this video. You can watch the gameplay. It's all edited up, so it's nice and digestible. But we're gonna go over the top 10 deck lists right here. And actually, we're going to go over all the deck lists, but here's the top 4 deck list. This is the winning deck list. It was Shaddoll Draco Tail. So we had 2 Shaddoll Draco Tails in the mix. And this one did quite well, obviously taking it in the finals. There was a 5th round finals against Lubellion. And the second place, it was against Momento. So this ended up taking it. Momento ended up bricking pretty hard, but this deck was also running really hot. They're running 3 Poly, 3 Droll, 3 DD Crow, 3 King of the Swamp, 3 Kaiju. 4 Shaddoll names, and then a pretty healthy Draco Tail engine. They're also opting to run 2 Altharion. It's a lot of points, but I think they said they liked the 2 Altharion, so I don't know. I'd probably use the Altharion and other hand traps personally, but he's running the Droll, so that's why I think this deck is actually probably the best fusion deck in the game, and there's plenty of ways to run it, right? You just saw an invoked version of this take the Farfa tournament, so this one's pretty good, and it just took hours. Good side deck with Shaddoll fusions. Choosing to side the Shaddoll fusions instead of maining them is also very interesting when you're running the triple poly, so that's unique. But and then also really cool extra deck with the Philly Regis, so that's very cool. Here's the second place list. This is Lubellion's Memento list with MST cards, except it's only the Radiant Typhoon Vision. He said it wasn't very good, so I guess we'll be cutting it. But he said the best card in his deck was Gordian Slicer, so this is a non-engine you might want to consider in the future for Genesis format. It's very good. In decks that you don't really need your extra deck, and if you see Lubellion's extra deck, it's pretty much all just utility cards for like Ulti Slayer, just like Arc Rebellion lines, or just random niche things. So you can very easily just like, he was just like banishing 12 cards face down and just bouncing 2, which is just like a better Ulti Slayer. So he was just able to break most boards just off the Gordian Slicer. Very good card. And this deck also makes a very good unboard, so I think Memento is still very good. It's just like, it got nerfed on the list. You can't really run any non-engine now, just like branded. Except for like good non-engines. So like at least I can fucking run Gordian Slicer, right? But it does have like a bad going second in theory, and I guess it has a bricking issue sometimes. Also, Blizzard was really good. I saw he was like Blizzard. That's how he won his against Branded a lot of the time, was just seeing Blizzard. Dark Bribe was interesting too because it's spell trap card negate, but it draws them a card. So I don't know, a little dubious, but very cool list. Shout out to Lubellion. And then here is the third place Branded list. Shout out to Dank Memes for this one. Sam, the cooker of the format, who came up with so many of the combos that we've showed off on the channel for this format. He ended up taking third, which was pretty cool. Also, we had, so this is Sam's list. This is his 40 card branded, pure branded list. This is the post points adjustment, so he has Lubellion now, but everything else is hit pretty hard. So, but he ends up running the double Stapelia plus this bigger Protoplant fusion, because it's basically a negate if you have a monster on the field with a Protoplant counter, and he ends up a lot of the time going into double Stapelia on his combo. Then the Lulu for additional Omni negate with Grand Guignol, which is pretty good, and triple branded run Lunar Eclipse, Cosmic Cyclone, branded sword Adlib. Also the Romarin tech, which is pretty good because it sends the Protoplant fusion from the extra deck to the graveyard for the Albion line. Also no Lubellion in this list because he wanted to run double Mercourier, but I'm pretty sure he's like further now, like swap this to Droll because his going second just needed to be better. Mercourier getting points was so troll, so please Konami, give us back Mercourier, like lessen the points on branded fusion. I like the Cosmic Cyclones in here too. I feel like branded needs like probably spawn trap card removal. If you don't run the Draco Tail stuff, which is why I like the Draco Tail stuff, or like the Shaddoll stuff. And then speaking of that, we also had I think this was Mathemillions 4th place branded list. So yeah, 2 branded in top 4, pretty cool. it's from a branded server, so surprise. But also, I think branded's still pretty solid. It just, if it has a good run, right? It's not the longest tournament. Maybe if it was longer, like branded would shit the bed against like certain decks. But there were a lot of towers decks in the game too. But that's why like Dank memes ended up going against Lunalight and winning, which was pretty cool. But yeah, no, he has this Shaddoll branded list, which I really like. No Draco Tal stuff, which is pretty interesting. Just the Shaddoll cards with the Shaddoll Beast and Shaddoll Dragon, which I've tried it like that before. I prefer the Draco Tal stuff, but I do like it with Shaddoll Construct, but no Tragedy. It seems like a thing that you could just do, honestly. And then just like replace the Shaddoll fusions with like the Draco Tal stuff, and then like Rahu like and Brandon High Spirits makes you like your deck, or they're just like starters with your branded dungeon, but then like side the shit all stuff. But that's just like how I like running this deck in this format. So it's cool to see unique stuff, and also he's able to run 40 with this version, which is really clean. So that's probably the one upside of doing that over running the Draco Tal stuff, because you'll just like start like maxing your deck out. 2 Retribution, 1 Adlib, which is interesting. Triple Kit. I've seen triple kit sometimes in this format. It's like more consistency. Also grind game, so maybe it's like technically better than a Luber in certain cases, because you just need to get back to branded fusion, right? And then bunch of kaijus, Lancia too, which I kind of like because Crystron and more importantly like Lunalight and stuff like that is very good against it. Dark Ruler, Twin Twister, Cosmic, double construct because it's a high spirits bridge, and then, but also like you have both Shaddoll targets, so you know get one off the Shaddoll Dragon, then one off of that. And I think Shaddoll Fusion is one of the best board breakers in the format, so definitely very good in that regard. Triple Rinbrum's crazy, by the way. I'd probably run an Alba system at least over the third one. I don't think you ever use the third one, just so you can get over big guys, but that's just me. So now we're just gonna like quickly show off a couple of the other lists. These were all basically like 2/2 lists. So this was Melania's Draco Tail list with 3 King of the Swamps. She was like running really hot too on the tournament. She might have been 3-1 honestly, but I think she was 2-2. Here is Esfen's 2/2. This was like there were 2 Monarch players in the tournament. This one did a lot better. So very interesting. 3 land robe in the side is crazy. And then Steel String for extra extension. Very cool. I think Monarchs are very underrated in this format. And this is also Gross Joe's list. Doing very well. He might have gone 3-1 with this as well. I'm not sure. I don't think he did. I don't think we had 6 3-1s though. 3 Torrential Tribute is crazy, by the way. I love that though. Very spicy. Very cool list with a bunch of non-engine. He was always ending on his towers, so he was always able to combo. Just one of the best decks in the whole format easily. And then one of the Lunalight players, yeah, no, very good deck. The thing is though, against Brandon in game 3, he just like I think missed his combo, and as you guys will see in the gameplay, and ended up kind of tossing it a little bit. So this deck might have been able to go farther, but it happens. Very cool deck. And then this was one of the coolest decks. Shout out to Tamago, one of my locals friends, and he ran a Morganite with stun, and he was just normal summon. He was just normal summon, no tribute, Light and Darkness Dragon with the fucking time tearing Morganite, which is just so crazy. It's just like stun. Also, for some reason, Amano Awado's at no points right now. That's so crazy. So yeah, very cool to see that. No material. Yeah, no, very cool, very cool. And then this is the ninja list. I think this one went like basically X3 and then they dropped, or X2 and they dropped. So it's cool to see ninjas. It's just like I think like the points distribution of like 1 Ash, 2 Droll, like 3 Imperm, like 2 Daruma. I might like switch around some of those, but cool to see ninjas. I feel like that's untapped potential. And here's also a paleo list that I believe went like 1-3. Very cool list, 60 card. I wanted to see more of it in action, but I only really got to not too much of it, but 3 Miraja Nightmare, very good in the deck, right? And here is the MST list, which I think went also like X3 basically drop, which was surprising to me. Best deck of the format, not doing too well. But hey, maybe like the old Pogreed build isn't as good as the newer, more optimized builds, so who knows. Also, the generator exceeds on the side is crazy. But, and then here's the Monarch list that went like X3 as well, I believe. Maybe it was like 1-3. Shout out to Taco Freak. And then yeah, so those were all the deck lists I have. I might have missed a couple of them. But yeah, go check out the gameplay, and also come here next month. It's probably gonna be the third Wednesday or the third Saturday every month, effectively. But I think the next one will be basically on the 5th. So basically the first Saturday next month. So come through if you guys want to participate. Just join the Discord if you want to get on this. I want to expand this. Just give the community something to look forward to every month that we can just do these deck breakdowns, kind of like the Edison community does, and like expand it. Just like maybe even do IRL Mercourier monthlies eventually, right? Like with prizing, but start off small and do something very cool for the community, and also just keeps me into Genesys format because right now my branded deck is struggling. However, I did get 2 in my top 4, so I'll branded best deck. So, all right, guys, we'll be seeing you guys next time. Also, comment down below what you guys thought of the deck list. What was your favorite one? And then also, we're gonna have the gameplay coming up here, so check out the tournament, and we'll be seeing you guys later. Bye now. I should not have said that on stream. But... All right, so they're already in game.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like they would know at this point when they're actually in the game, and they could see the name on the stream. So
honestly, I feel bad about that. That's probably information I should not have even revealed. I'm sure it is not going to matter, but like as a commentator, I got to do better than that. This is my first commentator tournament, but yeah, don't want to give away free information.
So going Rahu sending, I think that's planned from deck, discarding Frixel, Squamata, and Fimena. Oh. Squilly got DC'd.
Round start is officially going to be 540, but you may be good now. Just to...
Is Mento reaching finals? Not what I thought would happen. Mento horse. Just immediately popping it. I'll even activating.
Malenia, the blue guy, is hitting him with the cheeky keep going, and somehow, some way during the turn, he's gonna click that thing off and drop a massive Nibiru on top of him.
Massive Nibiru or Fimena. I forget what. They're playing Shaddoll Detail, I believe. Yeah, they could Fimena.
Okay, cool. So we have everything solved.
Hey, I know this combo. I've done this like 50 times before. Sheeply diffuse, Twin Dragon pop, Sheeply effect, send fusion, fusion pop, Twin Dragon.
Already played us, Venno. Who are you again? 2, 3. Oh yeah, Gross Joe. Or no, you weren't playing or you aren't playing against Venmo. You're playing Dank Memes.
And a Horns Dragon.
That's 2, 3, 4, 6. You're Dank Memes, right? It was before pairings. What do you mean by that? If it was before pairings, then you guys didn't play, right? Am I just... Because you said, in your message... Oh, yeah, you did say you play against Venmo. Well, no, I already, you're against Dank Memes. Against... Oh, okay, sounds good.
Activate Dark Blade to summon Anguish or Goblin from deck. Or Mace, but you know something Mace. Yeah, Goblin. Then Goblin on these. Sending Mace. Sending I can hear one.
Momento does look very scary, I won't lie. If this deck gets to go first, it is one of probably the best boards in Genesys, all things considered. With having, the potential of 5 negates on top of a bunch of other stuff. I mean, is the trap isn't pointed in this, right?
No. The only points are both the Fusion and Bone Party, which is 99 points total, which means they can't play any good non-engine, but the engine itself would break boards, which is why I love Momento. They just keep going. Momento Fusion, Shuffling Giatic, Twin Dragon, and Goblin. Creation King. Which Creation King will dump 3 mementos from deck collection grave. Usually you'd send the second Creation King, but you can't because it's 33 points. Just send CC, Goblin, and Anguish.
See the Anguish go off here.
Anguish to summon Mace. Okay, hero on effect to summon. Mace effect pops. Probably have to get hero on here. To add a memento card from the deck to the hand.
If it ends up that there are 2 undefeateds, that's fine because that means both will get structure decks. We might just have to roll for like who gets the 2 packs.
Okay, hero on, add back Fusion. She'll have both back row for your opponent's turn. Activate Bone Party, pop Mace, summon from deck, or add to hand. Added to hand a Memento Land Giatic. You can send a graveyard on your opponent's turn using Memento Land Sheetley or Memento Fusion.
It's going to be one of those situations where can the board be enough for what Malenia is going to be offering on their turn? We saw post side with Lubellion being able to side different things for the matchups to really give him the edge, really being very good in games 2 and 3, but this is game 1, so we have to see what Lubellion is going to have to offer with this board.
Typhoon to add MST.
Whoa.
Does he have the second one, or is he just going to have MST, part of the end board?
Yeah, I mean, I guess the MST makes sense when you know what your opponent's on at this point, being in the finals, right?
Summoning Horn Dragon, going to end phase, Memento Ticklin to set Bone Party. 2 notes in hand, 3 the back row. You know what? It could be the Radiant Typhoon continuous trap as part of the back row.
True.
My man went in.
Make MST negate.
Oh, we see the Shaddoll fusion here get dropped down. That's really good.
Yeah, I would negate this in a heartbeat.
How you negate it? Oh yeah. Bone Party.
It doesn't mean it means that he doesn't have the. Oh, that's even stronger because now he cannot use anything from the deck.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking just chaining Creation King, but I guess it's better because you could then summon it back off Memento to land just immediately back off.
Big brain. Yeah, big brain.
Yeah.
My man,
yeah.
stop it. Stop it.
Reading.
Like I said, we don't read cards.
He doesn't have a Shaddoll monster in hand, or he only has 1 monster.
Oh my god, he cannot even resolve.
Go down.
Activate Goblin, so we cannot target Memento monsters with card effects for the rest of the turn.
It's pretty good into that kind of board where Altharion's going to need to target to really do things. I mean, obviously, Malulu and Pan being non-targeting gives Malenia still plenty of options. And we do see the Rahu drop down here.
Yeah.
Oh my. My man's hand was nuts.
This is why I run Shaddoll Fusion and Rahu always in the same build, because, like, it's just so much to have to deal with these cards.
Chain Momentum.
Okay, is going for that. Okay.
Into Draco Stepelia.
Yeah, okay. Which is interesting. I would go for Pan. I would go for Pan in this case. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I would use the Pan. I would go for Artalion and use Artalion Shilling 1 to target these.
Try not to. Let's not try to just like give them the plays in the finals.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I know what I'm going into, but I forgot for a second. Yeah.
No, you're good. You're good. Just try to be like more nebulous with your analysis.
Okay. I will try not to be as I will try not to do it again. I'm really sorry.
No, you're good, brother. I appreciate you even coming through. Just want everyone to have a fair showing here with their decks.
Okay.
See
Yeah,
the
CC.
Oh yeah, they did not declare Altharion on target. I guess just Fimina into the Stapelia on Altharion.
Yes.
Yeah, that was the correct play, by the way.
I thought it still resolves actually.
No, it doesn't.
No, because Stapelia is going to get popped off Pan. Because Athelion's effect is a continuous, not activated.
Well,
When you
yeah,
use
that's
the
if
field.
they end up choosing to.
So Draco
Yeah, you're
Stapelia,
right.
wouldn't have mattered either way, but forces them to pop Stapelia instead of Creation King with Pan here.
I think he announced the no, the pan doesn't. Yeah, no, I don't remember. No, the pan doesn't target. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, the Ketu gets set here. Double Ketu.
Two Ketus. No. Wait a minute.
Interesting. That's 20 points right there.
Oh, so expensive. I can feel the mortgage in my house on my house.
I guess setting two Ketus to play on the MST. It's true.
Oh my god, I need to pay taxes. Those 20 points.
No. Oh no, it's got Masquerade. I gotta stop paying taxes.
Oh, the taxes.
Oh, we see the Fracture Dance hit the
Fracture
board.
Dance. Just hard opening
What?
Fracture Dance.
That is crazy. That is just a pop 2 right there. No fusion required. And into a scoop.
Brutal.
Game 2, here we go.
He probably only plays two Ketus because the 10 points.
Yeah.
So that's like both his Ketus. That does hurt.
Can I just say something? I think the best part about this is that the opponent realized that the MST was the last thing set and was like, nah, I don't want that. I'm out.
Yeah, I still sort of think you should have chained MST so we could pop Althalion instead of leaving, Althalion on their field.
Chris, do you think the new MST draw spell would work in my Chimera deck?
Always.
I mean, maybe.
Chimera is a quick play, so get itself back from graveyard. So to draw two.
It's honestly something us and Branded have to try out for Genesys and even Modern. I think in Modern it has high potential, honestly, because of the Fallen of the Virtuous now.
Like a body, you don't really need it. Like the deck it's really consistent. It just keeps going anyway. So I feel like just putting pre-non-engine in that spot is just better.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, there's always the kitchen right there. We can cook anything we want.
That's the beautiful thing about Branded. But here we're watching Draco Lucius get the Fimina off the deck.
And then he actually has monsters, so he can go Fimina this time.
My man is cooking.
And
should all Beast
and Pan.
Oh my god. My man went in.
Chaining 4, chaining 5. We love chaining 5.
Maybe it was the wrong order.
Yeah, that'll be funny if you just draw your trap or something.
I've done that many times on a different deck. On a Gold Pride, I kept going the continuous cap and carry 1, the continuous 2 to draw. I keep drawing the trap, and Captain Carry resolves that effect.
Yeah.
I hope you drew the flame respectfully is crazy.
Respectfully in a chain like this. Yeah, respectfully in a chain like this though, Beast should always be the first chaining.
Yeah, it's true. Activate Yahoo. Sitting Lulu and 5 mana. Summon the Gulamel.
My man is sitting on the Christmas tree and cards are flying to his field like nobody's business.
Instead, got a set 5, both fusions, 5 mana in hand.
I think this is like
Thinking of it.
honestly the name of the game with Draco Tal, especially in Genesys format. You basically get guaranteed like 3 to 4 sets on your combo that all do something on top of whatever else you draw, and then you have like some of the best board breaking in the format. So that's just like in those back row feel so guaranteed, right?
Yeah. With
Yeah.
each monster being able to get their own back row. And Rahu's just like a guaranteed back row plus a pop off Gulamel. And it's splashable as well since it costs 0 points.
Yeah. What if now?
Gordian Slicer hits the
Gordian
board.
Slicer!
This has been the card of the
Gordian.
day, honestly. Every time Bestial Lubellion uses it, it just cracks.
Gordian Slicer banish 5 from hand.
Oh, please don't do it. It would be a meme,
Yep.
but please don't do it.
Banish 5 from hand, activate Desperate Wits, man.
What?
I
Oh
don't
my
know.
god.
I know.
I
Yeah,
was
banish
about to
5
say,
from hand, activate Desperate Tragedy on res, go full combo.
yeah, my
Yes,
man
go.
going in. Let's go. I was actually about to say it's not gonna happen, but can you imagine if somehow my man goes cheeky? I'm gonna enter the battle phase. What are you gonna do about it?
Wow, that's actually crazy. Just 12 cards in, and he just gets to wipe a whole board. I mean, to be fair, it was only Altharion plus Urgula, so it wasn't really the bulk of the board, to be fair.
It wasn't exactly a strong board, but it was a board, I guess. Activating the horse from Family Guy. And the horse gets to resolve, sending Incentive of Sting in rotation. It not caring about Sting, sending Yatic Sheeply. Activate Yatic.
Will
Oh
it
yeah, here
resolve?
comes the Sting.
Sting
The
target
Sting
Yatic
no.
and probably Gordian Slicer, because why not? Get that thing out of the grave, yeah.
Yeah, he has a grudge against that Gordian Slicer.
I mean, it did just wipe his whole board, so you know, I can
Yeah.
forgive the guy. I can forgive the guy.
Draco Tal might be running Crow also in this situation to be drawing off of his actual trap draws. Like, even though a lot of their points go into the engine, they're able to still use those free hand traps.
It's got the NS
They might.
angle.
They might.
Anguish into 4 back row, though.
And it resolves.
Yeah, 2 are the horn and the flame, so he has to worry about 2 other back rows because if he summons that and it goes horn, I mean, big deal. You put back the normal summon monster in the hand, but that doesn't
But, like,
really change anything.
Yeah,
the
there's
Anguish's
probably better
on-field effect is
applications.
like niche.
Yeah,
And
he
there's
has
no
to worry about
target
2 face down. He has to worry about 2 face downs.
I mean, I guess 3 because Flame is good. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he was asking what Flame was.
Okay.
Yeah, for Darkblade.
Darkblade.
That makes sense. And then, yep,
Ooh,
Sheeply.
Sleepy.
Oh, he should have summoned Sheeply in attack just because he can. What are they going to do? Bounce Sheeply?
That's a good point. See, the Anguish plus the Darkblade go to the graveyard to presumably go into the
Twin Dragon.
See what...
Twin Dragon.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Oh.
Yeah, the Horns Dragon.
Yeah.
Into Creation King to dump 3 mementos.
Very interesting.
I'm actually enjoying the game plan for Bestial Lubellion, playing around all the Dragotail traps by putting the monsters in the fence.
Yeah.
Very,
And
very well done.
activating these spells yet.
Yeah, exactly. And the fusion, I believe, that destroys cards on the field. So he might say
And it
those
does.
2 back rows bye-bye.
I feel like it's too early to target both the back row because he wants to have a more fit.
Did we see any branded go to the later rounds? We had branded or branded. There's a 2-1 branded right now.
Yeah, my man Dank me. Here comes the CC.
Here comes Creation Kyle.
I still think this is an extraordinarily tough situation for the Memento player to be in, but also if he's able to perfectly play around these traps and there's no real other interaction going on, I feel like this is actually a game the Memento player might be able to thread the needle, but it's still just the advantage here is crazy. However, the combined creation does really have the potential to steal games if not addressed.
There is the Arthalion Firmina he has to play around because he knows he had to Firmina two hands with a bunch of tails.
Oh yeah, he still has because of the Gordian Slicer. I wonder if there was
Yeah.
ever a point to not Gordian Slicer the Altharion.
Yeah, I was thinking just like maybe he was trying to bait out the flame, honestly.
Because like in this format, like if you've seen a lot of lists, like I don't know, I'm not gonna say if even if I did know, like if Melania's on one or two Altharion, but it being at 20 points makes it a big commitment even in pure Draco Tail to run two Altharion. So just giving them back that resource is questionable.
Plus the two Catus we know makes it harder as well.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. We haven't seen anything else pointed though, so it seems like a lot in the Draco Tail engine. So maybe there is a second Altharion. To be fair,
Popping a Cosmic Cyclone to protect your Memento Mixerland, and then activating Akahiron and activating Sheeply. One to dump, one to summon.
I do not dislike this play.
I think this was the optimal play. Honestly, I don't think this.
Yeah, exactly.
Depending on the card in hand, maybe, but I think this is the optimal play here. If that's like a bone pie or something.
He still needs to worry about these 5 cards in hand because we know that 5 mana is in hand, so the fusion summon can come out at any time.
Yeah.
defense position, Creation King, we're kind of just I think conceding at this point. We aren't going for OTK.
Well, I mean,
He
you
also
can't
didn't think
warrant that, right?
he also didn't activate Akahiron on field. He forgot to declare that.
Yeah, Lubelin is not trying to win this turn. He's trying to establish at least some sort of board to make sure he survives the onslaught of Dragotail monsters that's coming up no matter what happens, because we know that 5 mana and Pan are in his hand, so Fusion Summon can be coming down at any point, and the Pan can destroy a monster on the board, so he
The
needs to play
Ogre.
around a lot of stuff.
That is one thing that I think a lot of TCG players, like, period, don't actually think about. Whereas, like, that is an aspect of the game of not losing is also the same thing as winning / not winning.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Usually people think, okay, I see nothing on the board, but you need to remember also what happens if I don't go, if I don't get the game done now. What happens? Can I survive? You need to think about multiple steps ahead.
No, yeah, 100%. Like, and even at this point, say if for some reason Millennia does have a second Arthalion or like a Gulamel or something like that, I mean, they pop one thing, now you're open to 50, 100 points of attack right there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Lubellion only has 2 cards in hand.
Yeah, I'm not liking those odds versus the full
I'm
grip with
surprised
no
they didn't.
Tamina.
Surprised they didn't go 5 mana on the activation of Memento to.
There is no need to rush with the 5 mana. There's no need to rush with the 5 mana.
It just stops it from being able to summon back a monster from the graveyard when a Thalion gets popped, like Darkblade, which would then be able to. Oh, he has the second Cosmic.
That's
The
really
makes
good.
sense.
Cosmic
then.
Cyclone.
However, we
Yeah,
do
but
get the
CC
CC.
But the CC will summon something from the graveyard.
Yeah, that's really. I mean, only a couple options. I mean, I guess Darkblade's pretty good, or even the Archeron. They're all solid.
Yeah, I can summon Goblin from deck to get like 2 more in the grave. Oh, that was the Bone Party in hand.
Yeah, no, because he added back with the Artalion, so the octopus card. I can't pronounce that thing's name for God's sakes.
No, Akahiron. He had back fusion of Akahiron. He just hard opened Bone Party.
Yeah, he added that quick play from Banished, and now he used it with Darkblade. I was thinking about the Darkblade.
No, he added back the different quick play from Banished.
Now there are no.
Oh no, he had to go party off fusion. Never mind, I'm kidding.
Now
I
Blue
didn't
is
see
in a
it.
very tricky position. Now he's in a tricky position, my man Blue, because now
Mhm.
he has no more traps to work with because they're all in the graveyard with no way of recycling them. He only has 5 cards in hand with only Draco spells in deck to set. My man is in trouble.
Yeah, this is a.
Why does Lubellion have 10 cards banished?
He
Minus
used Gorgian Slicer, which will banish 6 cards face down from the extra deck for every card you target. Bounce them. You can
Gotcha.
target as many as you want. You can also banish cards with your hand face up, so you could banish Thespian Tragedy.
It's one of those board breakers that are very untouched
Maybe
in the
try to-
TCG, but
try to
has
get the
seen
Mercourier.
a fair amount of play in Genesis because of how solid it is with a lot of these decks that don't quite need their extra deck. It's a better Ultimate Slayer, right? You know, if you can afford it. So
I'm just saying, blind second Monarchs, 6 cards in the extra deck only.
yeah,
You activate this, now you want Domain Monarchs again. It's great.
that Monarch, dude, I want to try Domain Monarchs, but that's besides the point. We'll have 2 lists in the breakdown. The Monarch players didn't get too far, unfortunately, but maybe next time.
Memento 1 Fusion to fuse into Twin Dragon, which is the only
Literally,
target
the
left.
only
in the
reason I
literally.
actually wanted to match up was because of Droll in game 2.
Can you imagine
No,
being
no.
Monarch's opponent and you see Grandmark slammed on the board, like OG Grandmark, and just I can't, man. Every single time I imagine my opponent seeing Grandmark on the field summoned in 2025, and it's too funny.
Gonna add Mace and something else off this Twin Dragon.
Guess we have a judge call, so I'll go attend that on my other account.
Yeah, Lubellion is really working through his resources, making sure every play is on point, and making sure there is the optimal board for his upcoming for the upcoming turn that is going to be an onslaught of multiple fusion monsters from Dragotail or possibly Shaddolls, depending on what he has in his hand.
He's also trying to make sure he'll be able to summon back CC if it does get fusioned off with a 5 mana.
Yeah, the
Exactly.
reason is extremely tight here for sure.
Yeah. Gonna add Goblin.
Beautiful plays from both players, though, just straight up managing their resources as tightly as possible.
Yeah, we're seeing some very high level Yu-Gi-Oh right there.
There we are. Twin Dragon to summon back the Akahiro. I miss Link Monster. Perfect timed recipe, Little Knight.
Bro,
Okay,
just let me
two
play
ta-
salads.
2 face downs.
And they're just gonna let him pass. No 5 mana.
Yeah, I don't dislike this play. Or he can go main face 5 mana. It depends on what he wants to do.
Yeah. Main face 5 mana. You guaranteed one of the back row getting a move, but I think they're both the same back row. Never mind, one fusion's grave. So yeah, one of those is fusion, which doesn't hurt to get rid of. I'm just letting it. Sure.
The one disadvantage of using 5 mana in the opponent's main phase is that the opponent can actually continue playing in their main phase, and despite the advantages of pawn and all that stuff, it means that you can still suffer other stuff. So I don't dislike this play. Okay, my man go for Rahu and the Chain Goblin
Chain Goblin knees.
to prevent targeting.
Targeting your Memento monsters.
Yeah.
Yeah, at this point, it's just going to be graveyard management for Millennia here now.
But the majority of the Dragotail monsters do not target, so the Goblin might not work as effectively as Lubellion thought.
Goblins always seems like a weird card of the Draco Tail matchup. Because it stops your entire field getting bounced. But it does nothing against Edge. Pitch
Oh,
free from hand into an Arthalion.
my man going in with an Artane, big Arthalion for 4.
Huge Arthalion.
You can see that Arthalion just eating donuts left and right and becoming bigger and bigger.
It's an insane game too.
So is that Beast chaining free again?
Oh,
Oh my god, he's gonna draw into the last copy of Rahu.
that would be quite unfortunate.
He's gonna have to set 3 Ketus from deck.
One thing I do when I play the Drago Tail, when I play Drago Tail is when I declare a target, I put my targets in the spell and trap zone, so I don't even have to write it. I just write the chaining 1 this, chaining 2 this, and chaining 3, and when it comes to our talent, I just put the targets in the spell and trap zone.
Basically,
the
the same way
other
that you would in paper.
the other Shaddoll Draco player we saw on stream earlier was doing that as well. Just made life so much easier for everyone.
Yeah, exactly. Also, because you took because you take an eternity to write down on your keyboard to all that different things, depending on how fast you are on typing on keyboard.
Yeah. And then what's that? Chainlink 5 CC to summon from grave. Not really you get targets you want to summon. Oh no, I guess no, Darkblade because yeah, no, some Darkblade. Assuming has a Memento card in hand. You can summon Darkblade and immediately pop one of the back row to get the chance to activate it.
Yeah, you can do that. Mm,
Have a
I think
Darkblade
it
or just
appears
Twin
to go
Dragon to get
Darkblade,
the
right?
the chain
Yes.
has not yet resolved because my man is still thinking on the after the chain of CC.
If he doesn't
So
have
he might do something with those face downs.
if he doesn't have a Memento card in hand, then it's like I feel like Twin Dragon's the better option. Just have a bigger guy, and when Twin Dragon gets destroyed, you can then summon the Darkblade. Fusion summon card destroyed. Twin Dragon just for the bigger boss.
Let's see what my man is cooking. I'm not gonna say anything because I do not want to.
Influence.
I do not want to give informations, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna probably say something after the chain is resolved.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what these two face downs are because we don't know anything, even spectating, right?
We know one of them.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
we know one of them.
We don't know which one of it, but we know one of them.
It's actually such a good game too.
It is. I do love these long Mento games where it just
No, I
AK
don't,
directly.
but I don't, but I enjoy good Yu-Gi-Oh.
I'm just a Mento fan.
No, because when I play Luna Lights and I face off against Memento, all I see is I see CC and the 3K beater attacking directly, completely
Mace to
saying
take off
middle
Allion.
finger to my lock.
And Mace to take off Allion resolves. He had both Memento and traps in hand.
Okay. My man just said, give me that
Much
Artalion.
right?
Still thinking, okay.
What are you thinking on here? A fusion?
Maybe he wants to activate one of his face downs?
Maybe he has like a
Okay.
he's playing one copy of Draco Tail Sting.
So this says Memento's best Genesis deck. I mean, Pat got second, I think, at the points invitational with Memento. Very strong.
It's a good deck. It's just been it can't play any non-engines, so it's not the best going second.
That's how Branded
why,
feels effectively.
Yeah, it's why New Babylon's playing like Gordian Slicer. I'm gonna guess Dark Ruler them all as well. Then
Gordian Slicer's actually so good for Memento, though. They don't need their extra deck.
yeah, in Genesis you don't. In Modern we do. In Modern I need a 16th extra deck slot. Setting 1 Ketu. Popping Command Creation. Setting 2
My boy's
Ketu.
about to take a fat 50-50.
Is he gonna win it though?
And that's
That's a
game
yes.
3.
Yes.
I'd still probably would have played that out just to see, but I don't know how much time's left on the clock.
I was gonna say we have.
Yeah,
I mean, we have
timer.
16 minutes left, so.
Oh yeah, no.
The timer
Yeah.
might still be an issue depending on what happens in game 3.
Today I was facing Memento and Master Duel and almost lost with Branded. I think Branded actually has a fairly good Memento matchup if you actually like draw a strong hand, but they draw more consistently better hands than you. So like
Yeah,
that's just kind of how yeah.
And even if you lock them, they can still because they play at least all the ones I've seen play Droplets. So and Eclipse, I play Eclipse in mine, so you can't exactly lock it.
I'm
Like, easily
almost
had.
thinking that Ido's
Droplet is
bad
not
now
good.
because of all the Fallen and the Virtuous too. Like, if there's actually insane amount of people just using that card right now, like Ido just like feels bad. But that's a modern issue.
I'll probably just
No,
throw
no, no, no.
three.
No, Droplet does not exist. Droplet is not a card. We don't talk about it.
Great card.
As long as we
Okay.
don't talk about it, that card does not pop into existence.
I keep one of my friends like only plays Mimigor on, and he gives me like 2 monsters, and I just drop them all. Draw face.
No, my
And
man
he
does not have a Droplet.
and that's just game every time.
My man fears Dominus Impulse. He does not worry about Droplet, man.
He doesn't need a fix. I don't have the card.
Yeah, I'm gonna casually drop Dominus Impulse and you can't do anything.
Oh, really? You're activating the effect to summon a monster, are you?
Yeah. You wanna do something? You might live with the fear of God every single time you wanna
Chainlink
do
2.
something.
Dominus, you can't play the game.
You better have that one of cross-out designator for the Dominus Impulse.
No, because they can't play Dominus Impulse either, so why did cross out for it?
Yeah.
Yeah, there is only 14 minutes left on this clock, but I don't know, with Memento just speeding through this combo right now, I do feel like, you know, we'll have a pretty good idea of who's going to be able to get, you know, win from here, but we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah,
I'll have to play Salesman, cool Dominus Impulse.
Oh, that's cheeky, my man.
Salesman, cool Dominus Impulse, lose to every other hand trap in the game.
I've never believed in Sal's ban. I feel like Sal's ban was
I've always
always kind of a fake card.
I've always believed in it. I believe it's actually a great card. It's just, wrong meta. Wrong meta.
My man Minigo player is contacting Konami left and right saying, give me back Red Reboot. I want to negate Dominus Impulse.
I'm just saying, during tail event format, if it was around, Salesman could have this. You can play the game uninterrupted during your turn.
Yeah, except I guess.
Never played Salesman, and it was a pure Red Eyes player.
It would be cool.
Pure Red Eyes.
Go Ash, go Red Eyes Fusion, and then like he would just end on Dragoon.
Crazy. Pure Red Eyes. And I remember I only played Crossout Designator in, which would be just so I could call Banish. And
I did a lot of similar tricks playing Earthbound Runic Goatee for a while. Like you can just cross out your own Goatee card.
Yeah. And then, turn ends, they're no longer negated. Standby phase, they come back.
Yes, sir.
To be honest, I might have underestimated how long the Memento combo took.
Yeah, it does. It does take a while if they have a good hand.
For like 7 minutes, bro. Like it's crazy.
If I
like longer than Fiendsmith Snake Eye combo, dude.
After watching today's streams, I've learned that Memento is a slept-on deck.
Yeah,
genuinely.
I'm just saying. It can bridge into Fiendsmith Snake Eye, so it can get even longer. You got the deck space.
Horrifying.
And
think
Snake Eye can bridge into Yummy. So Memento is just Yummy cards.
Because I mean, if you really think about it, though, all Memento is like it is an opportunist deck. Like it's a right place, right time, right meta kind of thing.
Yeah. I like
That's
how the Goblin Memento list popped because Ryzeal was the best deck at the time.
Yeah, exactly.
I say I feel like we've had like many decks like that though in previous metas. Like this isn't the first time we've seen something like this.
I mean, you can even look at it like into like post Fiendsmith, like Fiendsmith, Yubel kind of thing, right? Like I mean, you could still hypothetically do stuff with Rescue Ace. It wasn't going to be great in a lot of your matchups, but I mean, at the same time too, like you catch the right ones on the right day, you'll be fine.
You see the field spell get searched out here finally.
He searched out a lot earlier than I normally do, so good on him. If he only has one copy in Creation King, feels horrible.
I only just realized that Memento has a bunch of old retrains. It's cool, says Phil Dillon. Yeah, no, that's why it's so cool. It's like actually based on like all the OG like cards.
I'm still waiting. Still waiting for the OG Akihiro to get its
To get its what?
TCG printing. Because Akihiro isn't a TCG card.
Is
What?
it not?
No, I know. It never got printing.
What? Wait, so why is Lubellion using Akihira?
What do you mean Bellion? Bellion just speaks Akihiro.
No, like OG, like Akihiron.
Oh.
Yeah, the original Akihiro.
There's a lot of cards
Like-
like that. To be fair,
But like, they retrade a card that doesn't exist.
I mean, it exists in like two offshoot like PlayStation games and the OCG.
OCG isn't a real place. It's a lie made up by Konami to try and sell you more.
Well, it worked.
Going into the Armored Z, Armored Z Armored Torpedo is a funny tech.
Radiant Vision
Yeah.
Typhoon comes down to just such a generically good draw power right now in Genesis format that we've seen a lot during this event. That I just like foresee a lot of decks using until it ever gets points.
I'm gonna guess that means he drew the Armored Z trap then. Yeah, you did. Oh, I
That's
spoiled
it.
the
That
goal. You
also
just searched
tells
it.
me at that point, right? Like, would you equate its power level to probably something like Allure, more or less, in the proper deck?
I'd say Allure has a
Yeah.
higher potential because of the banish being able to extend, but also I've heard discarding also can extend, so yeah, in the proper deck for sure.
I'd say
I'm
discard and
I'm
quick plays
trolling,
better
but-
because it's more generic as well. Because I'm playing non-dark decks.
Oh, that's just a what?
That's
Oh my
Blizzard.
god.
Why?
What?
Okay.
Oh my god!
So there's never a
Oh my
chance.
god.
Oh, that doesn't flow.
You
What
should have
is
just set the
that?
Squamata.
Bro is on 2 Dark Bribe. What the hell?
I mean, it could be on free to be fair. Just that he drew
What?
I mean,
Excuse me? Lubellion
Um.
drawing the custom hands.
yeah, my man decided to cook.
You know, I've
He
said
is on 3.
Blizzard is nuts, dude. What?
Yeah, I'd need to get like place that card now.
Yeah, no
Same.
kidding. We gotta get that before it goes up. Hold on.
Yeah, you need to have a QCR Blizzards real quick.
Yeah,
My
one
man is
sec.
scrambling on. My man is scrambling on the market and is like, let me get that thing real quick.
Yeah, here, Akihiro never got a TCG printing. I was right.
3-cent common.
He printed. Akihiro's most recent printing was in 1999.
You already hear, folks. It's a 3-cent card. Go ahead and buy it out. Make it $2 for no reason.
Nah, at least make it 5.
14 cents for the super. That's like 5 times as expensive. That's outrageous.
I do wish evenly matched cost less, but like I understand that if it did, everyone would just run the card and then it would just like
Yeah.
one shot every board in the format.
I'm glad it
I mean,
does
I mean, not this board.
Double Dark
first
Bribe,
evenly,
I'm
Dark
just
Bribe
like-
second evenly.
Does it get more custom than? I mean, he doesn't have the continuous, so it's not like he's doing anything insane without his non-engine. But whatever, that's GG's. Good job to
I was
Bisco
saying-
Lubellion.
Dragon Tail player was playing
GGs.
Lava Golem as well.
Ugh.
We also do potentially have another undefeated. Potentially, so we'll have to see how that goes. But here's the dank memes replay that I will just play quickly.
Magic Geek kicked my ass. That hurt.
And then apparently
A lot.
Troll's a good card.
Riding sword back at the hand. It's a fake card.
Yeah, Bisco
Branded
Lubellion.
sword.
You'll have to if you guys can play finals because you guys are playing for a few packs at that point. The other potential undefeated is
Extended drum roll.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah.
noise.
He's just rolling out the red carpet.
The
Don't worry
one
about
who
it.
knows.
Yeah.
The one who knows.
The one who knows.
I'm sorry. I'm like being judged.
That is base.
That was
She's had this
crazy.
queued up.
Oh, we should have had those before, to be honest.
Yo, you got a stream deck, Chris, or not?
Do I have a what? Oh yeah, I do. Jake the Mountain Man gave me one like a year or two ago. I just use it for like, I barely use it because I don't have a good like setup for it. I need to get like, I don't have a big enough desk. I need to get bigger room.
I'm about in the same boat. My desk is littered with a bunch of shit that both is mine and my girlfriend's, in all fairness. But I mean, we don't have anywhere else to put it, so.
Like 60% of my desk is covered in cards. And what isn't covered in cards is stuff that is then covered in cards. My PlayStation is covered in
player.
cards. My TV is covered in cards.
Can I just
I
say
put-
Sam
that
with the
was-
Sam drawing the kaiju every time he needs it against the towers is crazy this tournament. He just outed the super quad here. I'm streaming if you want to see a GZ1K.
I am watching. I'm watching.
Yeah, someone cheated me before. When they did this, they attached.
I think one of these super quads may have an effect to attach itself to wave.
There might be.
Probably is.
Oh, Crow sucks there, though.
Oh.
Also, something that I found out today, that the Super Quant field spell is not once per turn.
Yeah.
Oh,
Notably.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
But just
very
did a
nice
nice
card.
poster with it. That's fair.
Apparently, Crow and Skullmeister is not good enough to beat the field spell.
Yeah, I can imagine they're perfectly well designed cards back in. When was that thing printed?
Could not tell you.
2018 maybe.
Yeah,
It was
Super
before my
Quant's
time,
kinda
that's
old.
all I can guarantee.
yeah.
Super
All
quad
the
is ancient.
archetypes not once per turn. Obviously.
Oh no, summon the Mirror Jade. Well, I guess he just uses Mirror Jade here. That's pretty good. And then Slayer, but then he has... Oh, wow.
Got rid of the token.
And then branded in High Spirits if he runs double Redbrum, but he already has the... Oh yeah, that's just game right there.
Yeesh.
Super
Yeah, so
quad
no,
is
Branded
either.
did get go 3-1 in the tournament, guys. I know some people were asking if Branded did well. Branded did go 3-1. Shout out to Sam, the cooking go. Well deserved.
Yeah.
Branded is so versatile that honestly, I think you can play around most bands at this point.
I will post, here's his deck list so you guys can see the Branded deck list because I know you guys probably want that right now, but
I'm interested in the Memento deck list.
Yeah, that's where I'm at too. I'm like, all right, hold on. Is Memento actually a good deck?
I mean, it's always been a good deck.
Well-
It's not getting crazy, yeah.
we
That'd
won't
be
do the
bad.
Memento deck list until we know if there's a finals or not. So
Yeah, fair. He could be playing Twinkle Star. I felt the list would be better if I had
I'm
Yeah.
gonna level with you. I always plugged like Memento in the same place as oh my god, what was it other other archetype that like had dark versions of other cards? Can't remember the name of it.
Dank memes lessons from
whoops.
today he posted in the Discord for the people not in the Discord in the chat. Run Starving Venom to Outliger Dancer and just fucking win. Oh, he didn't run the Starving Venom. That's why he didn't make it. Dude, you ran the Starving Venom in your combos. You didn't believe in yourself. No, I'm just kidding.
Full FX.
Merman is playing 2 Albalenatus.
Honestly,
two Arbaleni.
that makes sense if you
Yeah,
run
like,
like Shaddoll
Arbaleni is
Fusion
a-
or
Three
Poly.
branded in red is crazy.
Memento will fuck up your day. Yeah, Memento's really good. Like,
Yeah. my locals hates me for it for no reason. I do nothing unfair.
Bastille
just comment
Lubellion
opponents,
won
they
against
get
both of his branded opponents, he said. Well, did you play branded Draco Tal? Because honestly, you can't out a branded board if they have flame. So with like Gordian Slicer, you can't do none of your shenanigans there. But I kind of agree where like the interactions that Memento had, you can just like outgas a branded board a lot of the time if it's not like perfect or like with some non-engine to back it up. And then
Malefic,
also,
by the way. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt. Continue.
what were you gonna say though, Taco?
I was gonna say Memento reminds me of like a better version of Malefic, like what they were going for with Malefic cards.
Oh yeah, Malefics.
Same motive, yeah.
Yeah.
Bill Dillon says, think Sam said he wants to play Starving Venom now. Yeah, that's what we were just talking about. Been pitching Venom for a few days, just saying, Phil, you're just ahead of the curve. I know, like you were on Romarin when we didn't believe, and then we all became believers. Phil is the low key cook. He doesn't boast about it. Highly disrespectful. Dream Mirror says 2346. Oh yeah, thanks for playing. Also, Gross, I appreciate it, man. By
Yes,
the way,
for
you
real.
missed
Thank
Malay.
you for everybody that came out today.
It was fun.
By the way, yeah, no, I'm gonna try to do it better. By the way, you mismatched Melania around through with someone who was O2. Yeah, that was just like that was something I couldn't like. There was gonna be one like I tried to avoid even a single one. I think that was the only matchup where it wasn't exactly proper. But like I didn't have any reruns, and it didn't like hold up the tournament infinite time. So it was the best we could do, right?
Oh yeah, as a side note, MGX saw it because I was like DMing him free, like, and out of anxiety because I realized that the deck I wanted to play was running
You
like
had links
monsters,
in
and
there. I was just like, I was too tired to
Which
notice
deck
when
was
you
it?
sent it to me.
I looked. I'm like, all right, maybe I should double check like what Genesys format. Oh, right at the top of the list, no link or pendulums. Welp, guess I'm not playing agents. Had to like quickly like find something else. I was sitting there going, oh shit, I may not be able to play today. And I remembered Monarch's got new support. I'm like, yeah, we'll play that.
Yeah, you can never go wrong with Monarchs. It's an old deck. It's an annoying deck. I hate it.
I love it.
I'd say up until like what maybe 20-ish minutes, something like that. If we figured out that it was going to be an even number of players if I had played. Otherwise, I was just going to sit here and commentate with them if we had an odd number. That's why I had to throw RDA together super quick.
I mean,
Oh yeah, we have to watch the other game. Does anyone know what whose name what's his face on Dueling Book is, who's still 3-0, the one who knocks? Does anyone know who he is on Dueling Book?
I think it's just the one who knocks. I don't know. Look, there's not someone there, so maybe that game's over. I swear
No,
I've
it's
seen
not
the
the
one who
knocks. I already tried to search that, but that was my bad. For
Mr. White?
I was about to say, who's his opponent?
Oh, I found a replay, so I can just look for his name on those. His
Yeah, yeah.
name is Zalbachi.
I've seen someone else called the one who. Then just
He's going to go Elvenzo. So this is the other potentially semifinals, if not just the last round of 4. Oh,
Was he
Draco
on?
Tail versus
I would say, was he on pure Draco?
It seemed like it. I'm gonna say that should.
here we'll watch the replay
I've
right
seen
now.
them before the one Shaddolls. Before they do play the Shaddoll cards. Just didn't see any. It happens. Yeah, because they had the hero polymerization.
8.
Getting Fruxel. Playing around Blue Sky, obviously.
Yeah, okay, so there will be an extended finals here against Lubellion and the one who knocks.
Finals +1. Oh, Soul Exchange is crazy.
Draco Tail Momento, huh? That's gonna be a weird match.
I mean, both. Well, that's literally the last match. Though. It's back-to-back Draco Tailman versus Ben.
Yeah, there was a lot of Draco Tail Shaddoll. That might have been the most
represented.
that might have been the most rep deck besides or branded, but there was a
I think I've
lot
seen
of
it more
really
than
cool
branded.
decks.
I was about to say I have full on, because like I said earlier, I full on expected to come into this thing probably with branded, but then at the same time I was like, I haven't played Genesys enough to actually know proper interaction points, nor did I want to slog through a million mirror matches.
Yeah, that was where I was too. That's why I ended up like opting for Monarch as opposed to branded when I was flailing.
Also, if you have played in the tournament and want to come commentate, just join one of the channels on the voice call in the Discord, and I will plop you in here if you want to come talk about your game. But we're also gonna view the finals here. It's cool to see Monarch here though, able to kind of do something. I want to know what Elvesenmo's record was at the end of this all. I think it was 2-2.
His deck was insane. Like I ended up getting the mirror against him, and his is like much better tuned than mine was.
Yeah.
Like right there, he's using spell card soul exchange, which I didn't even consider that like that degree of tech. Which it's literally just a better Stormforth. Oh my god, Andy's on like baseline Monarchs. He's on Ryza and Zaborg. I saw Zaborg. I didn't see Ryza.
I think that's for that one card that can search them, or I know it's one of the new Monarch cards that works with the old ones.
Yeah, you're thinking of oh my god, the Monarch's Master Plan.
I haven't read Monarchs in a while. I never draw cards for.
Yeah, Monarch's Master Plan searches out the old Monarchs.
Master Plan.
Double Secretarion Dragon, though. Can we just pause for a minute? That might be the goo, honestly. People run it in TCG, honestly, in pure Draco, so it makes sense.
Right.
Okay, you're waiting for me to spectate. Okay, so I guess we'll just... I just wanted to watch the rest of this game for the people who want to see it on stream and everything. I'll come and watch your guys' game in just 1 minute.
I mean, I'm happy to see that Monarchs is still alive and well in 2025.
Right, like that is the one thing I can't appreciate about this format. It's like all these like little, I guess, buried decks, you could say, for like a better term, is kind of starting to find their footing a little bit somewhere.
Yeah.
Dude, there was one guy that had some interesting tech and was using Paleozoics to like bring out Dragon Gate.
What? We got what?
Hey, what did you just say?
What?
He used Paleos to get Dragon Gate out.
What is Dragon Gate?
It's like I exactly. I never even heard of it. I looked at it, I'm like, what the hell is this card? And I read it. I'm like, what the?
Dragon Gate.
Radiant Typhoon is not good, says the
It is.
Bestial Lubellion, so I guess he regretted running it. See the
Two
Bestial
level 6
Lubellion
monsters.
winning the die roll here, though.
2 level 6s or 1 rank 3 or
Oh,
more.
I've read this card before. This card is so bad.
It's terrible, but it worked. That's the worst part. I beat him 2-0, but like
But like, it did
I
something.
thought it was an interesting bit of tech because he did field wipe me with it.
What a hand. Set 4. Oh, we even get the set monster.
Oh,
Not even the
Oh,
Squamata.
guy.
Maybe the Bestial Lubellion is regretting not having the Shaddoll package now.
you can't play the Shaddoll in Momento.
I know. I'm just being a.
I wish you could. It's free dark vibes.
I guess we did just play into Ketu by setting a monster, didn't we? Unless he really wants
Yeah.
it to.
No, it's not free dark vibes. Instead.
It's what we really need is 3 blizzards.
It's once per turn though.
Main
Yeah,
deck
one
Blizzard
for
would
each
be
of the
crazy.
turns.
No, if it's 3 blizzards, he would use on Cactus.
I won't
Subtle
lie
strikes.
though, main deck Blizzard in a tournament ran in a branded Discord would be kind of diabolical for the tournament.
I mean, this is anything really. It's fine. It's, stops any of their quick plays.
Yep.
As I say, it's good against like 90% of like decks right now because every deck like is running linchpin spell cards.
Only problem is the only deck I've problems with at my local, and I'm not going to target their Pot of Greed with Blizzard.
Oh my god, who the hell is on Pot of Greed?
Exodia.
Oh my god,
MST
dude.
also.
I
Today,
know.
Reps Cards put out a video not too long ago about.
Like the dude does not like Yu-Gi-Oh, but he loves Exodia. Just playing Exodia FTK.
Oh.
And he has not managed to kill. He's not managed to Exodia. He's had it as the last card in deck. The head.
Final bringer of the end times though. Interesting.
Wait, what was that guy that was literally known for playing Exodia and literally any of his YCSs? What's his name again?
Was it Jeff Jones?
Leonard.
The Exodia Tailorment?
No, Jeff
game?
Leonard. No, it's Jeff
It was-
Leonard, the one that summoned the Exodia on stream.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah. I remember the. I
Wow.
remember the name Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff Leonard, my man.
Didn't he
know.
also play like Burn like leading up to that? Like he said that the first deck that got him into the card game was Nurse Burn or something.
He's the
Yeah,
only
yeah,
guy
it's like
that
a
plays
minute.
Like
Mystic.
how fast the meta was.
He's the only guy that can play Mystic Mind decks and be totally beloved by everyone.
Yeah, because he's just some old dude that's rolling up like, yeah, my I can't remember if it was grandson or son like got him into it. And I'm like, holy shit, you are Grandpa Moto.
See
It
the
is his
Gaddock,
grandson.
get resolved here, except we're seeing a DD
know,
Crow
but
come
DD
down
Crow,
into
yeah.
Scoot here.
Oh god.
Let's try to stay on the game though. So we actually
Yeah.
are talking about
Yeah,
the
yeah,
game.
We're talking about the game in a general sense.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember also in the interviews when Jeff Leonard said, "Yeah, I like crushing my my son's combo decks with Mystic Mind."
that
Yeah,
was
just
good.
casually crushing my son's hopes and dreams.
You know
Yeah,
what, you know what?
exactly. Banishing into the
understand it.
Shadow Realm. And
I'd say
if
that was-
he somehow beats my Mystic Mind, timeout corner for 2 hours.
That was basically, I mean, the entire reason of him starting to play the decks that he did, right? Because just like he actively just wanted to say F you to his kids' decks that, and he didn't want to actually read complicated cards.
What a hater.
He is a literal Yugi boomer. Holy shit.
Basically said, I'm not reading any of these cards. I'm not letting you activate them.
I ain't reading all that.
The
To be
joke's on
fair-
him. Go ahead.
I mean, to be fair, who does read cards in 2025?
I was about to say the same
Exactly.
thing.
Oh,
I have an
no,
major tier
wrong.
player at my locals, and every single one of us,
Oh.
every time we sit across from him, where it's like, just tell us what your cards do, bro.
Yeah, it's like, so did I lose yet? Or
Normal
Yeah,
summon
like,
Memento.
actually-
Lin Darkblade here. To potentially
itself,
just go
summon
destroy,
anyone
or
from it.
yeah, no, destroy
Right.
Memento. Spectrum from deck. Nothing here.
But,
I completely
which-
missed it, by the way. Did Bellion win last game, or was it?
he lost. He got DD Crowed on his Gatic.
Oh my god!
I know.
Oh,
Hey, it's still better than drawing the Gatic, which I do frequently.
Don't see a droll on res, so he passed the
No,
droll
we-
check even. Oh, what?
Nope.
No,
Nope.
no, that was Zhao
He
asking
did
if it
not.
was anything on Res.
And then we have, I guess, the horse coming out here with the ignition effect. There's a lot of these effects that you're able to just interact with. Like, this is why, like, I kind of doubt Memento's ability to go second without non-engine in this format, because so many of their effects are just ignition effects, so you can just deal with them once they come out.
Memento is another deck where I would gladly invite literally any of its players to properly pronounce every card in their deck.
Oh my god!
If they could do it.
I mean, like, if he gave me like an hour preparation, I could do that for so.
No, I'm not
We'll
giving you an
talk about
hour
that
to
later.
learn how to pronounce the horse's name.
No. The horse doesn't have a name. You call it the horse. That is his name. You call
That's
it
like
the
literal,
horse.
like yeah.
Family Guy horse. Memento Land.
Another.
Crow.
Oh my God, the DD Crows here on the Gaddick. Gaddick is just not hitting the board today in this tournament, guys.
Tatsunut Shigo. Memento Land Tatsunut Shigo. There.
Yeah, bless you.
Exactly. But I just posted in the messages part of this chat an actual Magic the Gathering card name. I implore any of you to try and pronounce it.
Oh God, I've seen a couple. I've seen a
$20
couple.
$20 to the first person who can pronounce every card in the Memento line.
So we might not have a Memento best deck here because it seems like we have a pass here. I mean, there's 2 back row, so this might actually, you know, if we have something like, you know, there's plenty of options that this Memento player could potentially have into 4 cards that might get him still a turn here, so we'll have to see.
Gee, it loses exactly to Droll and DD Crow. Where have I seen that before?
Oh,
Yeah,
we see a
every single turn in 2025.
polymerization hit the
Yeah,
board.
every single hand in 2025 loses to Droll and Crow. Nothing major.
Bro, not the Dark Bribe and to
Dark
draw him
Bribe,
Rahu
the second Dark
Fusion.
Bribe.
Rahu Draco Tail.
Card advantage, yeah!
Oh, not the Ketsu, he just ripped off the top.
Second
Flip
Dark
it on the Dark
Bribe.
Bribe. Oh.
Oh no.
I was barely even a game. That feels
Oh,
bad.
come
Yeah.
on.
Based.
I don't know what feels worse, Taco, our match or that one right there.
Oh, ours was way. You know what?